Hello everyone, so this is video lesson 45 and here we are going to discuss one very important and interesting effect of the double slit diffraction, and basically not only of the double slit. Whenever we increase the number of slits, uh, either one, okay, that means the two slit, three slit, four slit or multiple slit diffraction, the effect of missing orders is observed on the screen. Okay, so these are the missing orders of the interference. Okay, so let's first see the experimental setup for this. So this is the experimental setup. There is a source and here we apply a lens to convert the spherical wavefront into the plane wavefront in order to establish the basic condition for the Fraunhofer diffraction. Okay, and there is another lens here. I remove the lens, but another lens is present between the slit and the screen. Okay, and on the screen there are two types of the pattern. We obtain two types of the pattern, one for interference, other for the diffraction. Okay, whenever the slit width small e is very small, then there is only interference. However, if we increase the width of the slit, then diffraction comes into picture, and when it is reasonable, the slit width is reasonable high, then there is a interference plus diffraction. Okay, so there are two patterns and the resultant pattern is the combined effect of interference and diffraction. Okay, we all these concepts we discussed already in our previous video lesson. Okay, and I also discussed that the final pattern is in the shape of the interference pattern but of modified intensity due to the diffraction. Okay, so let's see the pattern here. So this is, you can see that this is the double slit interference pattern. There is a no diffraction. Okay, so this pattern is very similar to the Young's double slit arrangement, and we obtain the equally spaced bright and dark fringes alternatively. And suppose that here this is the central bright band just at the center on the screen at which the path difference is 0, and let's focus on the n is equal to +6 order of the bright band and the other similar order bright on the either side of the central. So this is the center bright band. Okay, so this is the double slit interference. Now in the another figure below this, we draw the combined effect of interference plus diffraction, that is the double slit interference plus diffraction. Okay, so here you can observe that the pattern is very similar, but there are some modification. The final pattern is just like the interference pattern, but the first modification is about the intensity. The intensity is now different. There are some envelope. There is a one envelope here. This is known as the central maxima of the diffraction pattern. The another envelope is here. There is a group of fringes. Okay, there is a group of interference fringes with some space from the central bright band, and the similar identical group of fringes on the either side of the central bright band. Okay, so you can observe that this particular n is equal to +6 order bright band of the interference is found missing. Here you can observe that there is a dark, okay, found missing in the final pattern. So this effect is known as the missing order. So missing orders are the orders of the interference fringes which are found missing in the final pattern. Okay, so what are the conditions why these fringes are found missing? Let me discuss in our uh, in this session. Okay, so let's start with the intensity on the screen at any point. So this is the missing order. That means the missing of the bright fringe. That means the missing order is definitely connected with the expression for the intensity. Okay, so this is the intensity of the double slit diffraction. Here a sine beta over beta is the single slit diffraction intensity, and cos square alpha is the intensity due to the interference. Okay, now let's see here. If any point on the screen, okay, satisfy the following condition. What is the condition? The condition is a sine beta over beta is equal to 0. Suppose that at any point this condition satisfied. How this condition may be satisfied? Because of the beta value. What is the beta? Beta is the pi e sine theta over lambda. That means at a particular angle, because beta is equivalent to theta, at a particular point on the screen, at a particular angle of the angle at the screen, if there is a diffraction minima, what will happen? This term will equal to 0, because this is the amplitude term. If we square this term, then this is the intensity. What it is appear in this expression. Okay, so at any point if this quantity is 0, that means there is a diffraction minima, then I is equal to 0. Okay, so if this term is equal to 0 on the screen, then I is equal to 0 whatever the value of cos square alpha. Okay, you know that cos square alpha is either plus 1 or minus 1. Cos square alpha is equal to plus 1 or 0 for the maxima and minima condition. So this condition give you the central idea about the missing order. Okay, so let's see the figure again. So this is the final pattern. Here you can see that there are this envelope is the central bright band of the first order one slit diffraction. This is the first secondary maxima due to the single slit, and in between these envelope you can observe the interference fringes. Okay, and suppose that there is a point P on this screen at a particular angle theta from the line of the experiment. Suppose that at this particular point, you can observe that there is a first diffraction minima due to the single slit. What is the equation of the first diffraction minima? The equation is E sine theta is equal to plus minus m lambda. This particular minima exactly fall on the maxima due to the diffraction. What is the equation of maxima? It is the E plus D sine theta is equal to plus minus n lambda. You may write E plus D is equal to twice D. Twice D is the slit separation. Okay, so when these two conditions simultaneously satisfied for a particular value of theta, then what will happen? The interference maxima will found missing in that particular point. Okay, so this effect is predetermined. What are the orders of the maxima of the interference are going to be missed? You may already know by the formulations and by the design parameter. Okay, so what orders of the maxima are going to be missed is totally based on the slit separation and slit width and the order and the minimum order of the single slit diffraction. Okay, so you can observe again here that, so this is the equation, this is the intensity formula. Okay, at a particular point if diffraction minima is 0, if there is a diffraction minima, then cos square alpha is equal to 0. Hence, if any point of the screen interference maxima coincide with the diffraction minima, then that interference maxima will disappear, will absent or missing in the final pattern.